followed every detail when Caylee Anthony was found dead and her mother ended up going on trial. News 4's George Rickard is here now to tell us about a very similar case right here in Western New York. George?
Well, it's been almost 8 months since little Bianca Cartagena's body was found in her mother's home in Amherst, yet there are still no answers and no arrest.
A child is found dead, it's going to be the person who had care and custody of the child who becomes suspect number one.
Last November 30th, 8-year-old Bianca Cartagena was found dead under a pile of blankets in her mother's home on Green Gage Circle in East Amherst. The autopsy ruled she died of asphyxia, smothering, or chest compression that can be deliberately caused or a result of an accident. The girl was only visiting. The mother, Candace Cartagena, had lost custody months before. So when the little girl's grandmother came to pick her up, she found Bianca dead inside and Candace outside in a backyard shed in a semi-conscious state. She later told police she had overdosed on drugs.
I think she really just wanted to get back at me.
Ruben Cartagena is convinced his estranged wife killed their daughter. He was supposed to take her to Disney the next day.
And Bianca was starting to get along with me a lot better, and I started doing things more with Bianca. And we were going to Disney the next day, so she was very jealous of that as well.
Ruben claims his ex had been selling everything in the house, including the kitchen cupboards, during this divorce. The house on Green Gage is now vacant. I spoke with a few neighbors who didn't want to be on camera, but tell me they're very surprised that 8 months has gone by with no arrest. Amherst police tell me they are still actively investigating this as a suspicious death. They say their only contact with the mother is through her attorney, John Nucciarino. He tells me he won't respond to the ex-husband's allegations because Candace hasn't been charged with anything.
My little girl, my Bianca, was 8 years old, and I see a lot of things about the Caylee Anthony, and everybody's upraised, and this is a national case for the Caylee Anthony. There's a case right here in Buffalo that has the same similarities with it, and there's a killer walking loose.
But making a prosecutable case is not always easy.
I know that it's far, far more difficult than it would seem to the unpracticed eye. You have to prove the elements of the offense.
We also checked with Erie County DA Frank Sedita, who has no comment on this case because it's still unclear whether there was any criminal wrongdoing in Bianca's death. Reporting live, George Rickard, News 4 at 5:30.